Hey, what's up guys? It's Lockewynn, and bringing you a video this morning. We're doing Ramparts on 25++ hard mode. It's a pretty fun map. I really enjoy this one because as opposed to Throne Room, which I know is really popular for farming, this one you have some anti-air that you need to deal with. You have to build some turrets to handle the wyverns that come in. So anyway, yeah, we'll get to that later. First, you're going to see me do this a lot. I take these, lightning tower combos. You're going to boost them. Very, very common. And I like to put them as close as possible to the spawning points. However, leave a little space here because when I upgrade this once or twice, it's going to approach this line as the border expands out. You don't want it to overlap because it's wasted space. The creeps don't take damage until they cross that threshold. So give yourself some room out here for those auras to grow larger without crossing the boundary. Over here, we're going to build 2 boost auras. 1, 2. It's going to be cannonball towers covering those hallways, and then also covering kind of the sky for anti-air on the left and the right. Aside from that, we're going to do another lightning tower combo this way. Same thing, leave yourself a little bit of space, and always, always, always check this guy. It should say defenses buffed 2. 1, 2. They're both buffed. All the time, I'll just, not be careful. I'll build one of these just too close to the line, thinking I'm, pretty awesome, and I can maximize my efficiency in my space, and it's outside, and it doesn't get buffed. And then I look like an idiot. So yeah, always check. Defense is buffed 2. I'm gonna do a buff tower right there. I should say boost aura. And last auras are going to go up top here. There's 1, boost, and 2. Let's check. Defenses buffed, said 2. So now we come down here. We're done with our monk for the whole time. We're going to do everything else on our squire. I'm going to pop 1 tower right there, 1 cannonball. Now these guys are a little bit tricky. I wanted to shoot the wyverns coming in from the left and coming down the center, so you'll notice I angle it just about like so. We're going to do 2 more. Same thing. Try and get both. And something like that. Alright. Anything that comes down, any wyverns that come down that middle lane, they're going to get wrecked by about 3 or 4 of those cannons. Okay, let's do a quick check. It should say defenses buffed 3, which it does. That's good. Defenses buffed 4, perfect. And almost done with the build, guys. We're going to drop a couple cannonball towers over here. It's going to clean up the wyverns and kill anything that is walking toward that objective, that cannon. And you'll notice the range on these. It doesn't go all the way to the wall here. And so the first thing I do with my spare mana in the beginning, I'm going to upgrade these 2. And now you'll see the range gets all the way to the wall. Anything that comes walking down this lane is going to get wrecked. All my spare mana I dump into this side because it is the weak lane and I want to protect that cannon objective. My last 2 upgrades are going to go over here because they're very important. That's it. So for the next 15 minutes, you guys get to watch me run around and upgrade a bunch of towers. But, as far as the build is concerned, that's it. We're done. The order of the upgrades is pretty important. Kind of like I mentioned over here, I dumped all that early mana into this side. I like to get all of my lightning. Eventually, I'm going to get my lightning auras up to level 2. Maybe not all of them, but definitely most of them. And the cannonball towers are going to get up to either 3 upgrades, or I'll take them all the way up to star. So star is 4th upgrade, which means it's level 5, I guess. And these guys are dead. The main reason that I like to get these side cannons upgraded is, again, for their range. I talk about range all the time, but a cannonball tower with no upgrades does not hit the javelin throwers. Javelin throwers are going to sit there and they're going to park right outside your range of the cannonball towers. And so get those cannons upgraded as soon as you can to deal with any javelin throwers that come in. and we have very few upgrades going, and already this build is pretty sufficient. You know, it's taking care of itself. And that's when you know you have a good build. You know, you came up with something good when you're not doing a lot of the work. Yeah, the first couple waves, those objectives are going to take 1 or 2 hits. And I think someone got through here. Yep. So you'll notice I do that a lot with my squire. I don't always attack with them. I'll just taunt the mobs and then walk them in front of my towers because they do way more DPS than I do. Easy peasy. So we're just going to run around, get mana, and do some more upgrades. This round of upgrades, we're going to make sure all the lightning auras are at level 2, so they're going to have 1 upgrade. And then we'll start working on the cannonball towers after that. So these guys are already in good shape. Looking good. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Now this is an important lane because we actually have 2 lanes merging into 1. So I'm going to just toss a little extra mana into that one. That side tower's level 2, this one should be level 2 now. Just gotta heal these guys up here. Okay. And everything else we can do on the fly. Okay, we have a boss over there, so we need to get over there pronto. Usually with the bosses in the early waves like this, you're gonna see me just taunt them. And then walk them back this way in front of the cannonballs, and you're dead. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. That's what I love so much about the squire. Yeah, at this point we should be doing really well. I wonder if she follows me over here. Yeah. Oh man. Dang. I wanted her to take those cannonballs to the chin. And that sounded really bad. So gotta keep it rated PG. Hey, I don't know if you guys actually use these, but they're pretty fun. If you attack them, come on. There you go. They dump that hot oil. I never actually use them, so I don't know how much damage they do. But sounds cool. I'm glad that Trendy threw them in there. It's kind of something that you would use, I guess, if you have a lot of people, and you can each cover your own lane and just kind of goofing around at that point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one. Why? I don't know. Because I'm the boss. Ooh. Yeah, we shouldn't be taking much damage to the objectives anymore, now that we've got a few decent upgrades going. It's not enough. It should be pretty much cruise control at this point. These guys should actually be getting upgrades next. Because I'm willing to bet we're going to get another boss coming down this lane. Probably wave 4. Is that a... Oh, we have some wyverns coming in. Let's watch our cannonball towers go to work here. I know some people who put cannonball towers up here, kind of up top in that middle lane. Not a huge fan of doing that. because I don't know. I don't. I like to consolidate everything I have into one, you know, area. I already have the boost auras down there, so I may as well just use those for the towers, I guess. But, you know, to each his own, whatever. You'll notice I have 3 cannons on this side and only 2 on this side. And eventually, and I actually did this different, usually I upgrade one of them to 3 and then sell the other one. But every now and then I get a boss mob that comes down the stairs on this side, and 1 tower isn't always enough to kill him in time, because he'll walk past and just start going ham on the door. And so I tend to just leave 2 on this side, and then 3 on this side, because that's the ogre lane. How do you... what's... I took damage. It must have been a suicide bomber. Kamikaze goblins. Oh, looks like a blue drop over here. Where's that? Is that white? Yeah, that's blue. Right. I don't know. It looks blue. Maybe my eyes are failing me. Get back in that aura. Alright, so like I mentioned before, we're just going to get everything up to, we're going to focus on the cannonball towers at this point. 1, 2, yeah, whatever. Did I? No, I didn't. I was like, where'd all my mana go? JK, let's try that again. Alright. Level 3 is usually pretty good. If there's any mana left over, may as well do level 4. Take him up to single star. Alright, so we have a boss out here, and 1 coming from the top. Perfect. So this boss coming from the top is going to walk down this staircase, and we have 2 towers to take care of him. Boss outside. We only have 1 cannonball, and that's only level 2, which means we're going to have to taunt him in this hallway and just kind of keep him busy while he's getting wrecked. Yeah, that was good enough. Cannonball turrets going to town, and this was the other boss, but again, a couple cannonballs made quick work of him. Yeah, why not? Not even close. Those guys are a problem until you get upgraded to like level 3 upgrades. 2 upgrades is kind of hit or miss when you have the dive bombers, because once they go into that dive mode, they're hard to shoot down. Go, go. Yeah. So how much damage are these guys doing? 5k. So when the ogre walks down the stairs, that's 15,000 damage per second. It's going to wreck him. In fact, by that time, I'm going to have these at triple star anyway. Or excuse me, single star. Triple star. Still used to playing DD1. I can't wait for triple star, by the way. But I'm sure I speak for everyone. Alright, alright. Every now and then these boost auras start to fade a little bit, but as long as they're, you know, at least 30% going into the 5th wave, they should last. Yeah, let's just get the rest of the mana before we open the chest. I do that because, you know, if you activate the mana nodes, it takes away all the mana on the ground. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but it does. So I always get the mana up off the ground first. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be 1 dead ogre. Notice I was going to upgrade that cannonball tower, but I had, you wait until after it's done attacking, because while you're upgrading, it can't do anything. So if I ran up and started upgrading right there, those mobs would have come in and wrecked me. Gosh, it's just, I love this build. It's so effective. These guys are all dead. And there's our ogre. Alright, so what are these guys hitting for? 6,400 damage. Love it. Oh, myth. Where's he? Dive bomber. And because we have massive range, they're not going to get close. Alright, let's just take a look at this ogre. Yeah, he was still 20 feet away, and he got face rolled. Alright, I think I'm going crazy. It said a myth item dropped, but I don't see it on the map. Huh. Okay. It's up top. Alright, later, bro. Later, bro. Enjoy the cannons. Ah, there's our myth. And it's crap. I've been upgrading so much gear, I'm out of gold. Which I like. I like that Trendy's kind of controlling the cash flow, so you don't get way too much gold too fast. I think they can do it even more, though, if they make things a little more expensive and make gold more of a precious commodity. Because you use the gold to buy things like, new bags and whatnot. So I really think they should tune that and make gold a little bit more scarce. Money, money, money. Piggy bank, piggy bank. But that's the build, guys. Hope you liked it. Let me know if you have any, ways that I can improve on the build. I'm always looking for input. I go by Lockewynn. If you're ever playing with me, shoot me a shout and toss me on Steam. I'll try and post my Steam info down below. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great time, and let me know if there's a particular map you'd like to see. I'll show you my build. That's it. Peace, blessings.